Nichols did nothing to offend Taylor. Nothing!
Here's one way to start your first ever show off on the wrong foot.
Nichols' private conversation was accidentally recorded and a year later intentionally leaked to the New York Times. I wonder who did that.
So Whitlock accused Taylor of outing Nichols, which she has profusely denied.
This entire controversy is ludicrous and it feels manufactured. I couldn't imagine pretending to be as fragile as Taylor.
Then kept attacking a black woman because, well, it's his bread and butter.
And I just think it's a joke. It's like we want to turn Serena into this victim.
You see, it's not just Maria. It's black empowerment, especially with black women.
The most disrespected person in America is the black woman.
Maria Taylor doesn't have detractors. Does she work as hard as her competitors? That's up for debate. In the past year, she's chosen to cut corners by constantly playing the race card and claiming that any and every slight is a bullet to her head.
The pattern is clear. This is Whitlock's playbook to tap into the fragile white male's bigotry. A bullet to her head is a nice touch, Jason. This dude calls Taylor lazy. When a white supremacist opened fire at a Bible study in Charleston, the casualties rose to 9. Grayson Doctor's mother was one of them. She texted Taylor she couldn't make it to Winning Edge Leadership Academy, a nonprofit Taylor had co-founded. The two who had never met did. Out of the blue, here came Taylor showing up at Grayson's mother's gravesite. Taylor mentored her. After Grayson was accepted to Syracuse, Taylor paid a portion of her tuition and helped her move in. That's not lazy.
If diversity is your strength, then have affirmative action where you must have a certain amount of white people in the National Basketball Association.
Meanwhile, this is the guy Jason Whitlock kisses up to. It's not hard to connect the dots here.
Trust me, her black peers, including the ones publicly supporting her, criticize her privately. My credentials as an Impact Sports journalist are undeniable.
So my man says no one supports her, never cites he has sources, which shows he's making it up, then turns to, I'm a great sports journalist. Let's go over that journalism.
Antifa, to me, is the modern day KKK.
Kobe Bryant, the most fraudulent superstar celebrity athlete we have ever seen.
Your help with getting Big Ten football back rang true to me.
This man has journalistic integrity the same way Donald Trump pays his taxes. It simply does not exist.
Oh, I can't decide if Colin Kaepernick is a world-class Twitter troll or a world-class attention whore.
Really? Colin Kaepernick is an attention whore? From the dude who demands attention every time he intentionally tweets out the dumbest shit online for the likes and retweets? You know, Jason Whitlock's journalism led him to write this of Serena Williams. She'd rather eat, half-ass her way through non-major tournaments and complain she's not getting the respect, and how else can Serena fill out her size 16 shorts without grazing at her stall between matches? With a reduction in glut, a little less butt, and a smidgen more guts, Serena Williams would easily be as big as Michael Jackson, dwarf Tiger Woods, and take a run at Rosa Parks. Does it surprise you at all that he would write, the Maria Taylor-Rachel Nichols controversy will spark a different ESPN mission statement to serve angry and easily offended black women in every community, anytime, anywhere. Aside from the nonsensical, stereotypical framing that black women are offended and angry, we can't be surprised when he works for The Blaze, whose founder is this guy you're about to see, Glenn Beck, who said this and many more sound bites of Barack Obama.
This president, I think, has exposed himself as a guy over and over and over again who has a deep-seated hatred for white people.
Jesus would have come back from the dead and made the Jews pay for what they did.
So Whitlock takes the tiki torch and continues. He says we can't construct a country and a workplace culture centered around satiating the egos, emotions, and economic demands of women or people who claim to be offended by everything. The murder of George Floyd by Derek Chauvin, not in Whitlock's eyes. Here's what he wrote. Another drug-induced departure. The death of fentanyl activist Reverend George Floyd Luther III sparked a new ESPN pivot. It tells you all you need to know of the pseudo-journalist turned backer of white supremacy. Enjoy The Blaze. Honestly, it is a fitting home.